Hi, it's John and Mike from brew-stews.com. Tonight
we have urine samples.
We got yeah. Oh gosh,
this is not good. I don't know what's wrong with you, but that's a bad sample.
Not doing well. So this is, I guess I would call this sour batch number 2. So my first batch of sour was just one 5-gallon batch.
Okay.
That was nice. I split it into
2.5 each.
Into 2.5 each, and one got the cherries, one got the golden sour. Now, we've drank some of that. We've talked about that in the past.
Yes.
So with the cake that was in that one bucket, I split it in half. So now I had 2 buckets, and so what I did for this batch is I did the exact same recipe, but I scaled it up now to 10 gallons. Okay. It was actually like 12 gallons, so a 12-gallon batch, and I split it one into each bucket. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to try to achieve some sort of like Flanders Red.
Yep.
But I also wanted to repeat the golden sour. So what I did is I used my golden sour base, which is 16 pounds of pills, 4 pounds of wheat malt, 4 pounds of flaked oats, and some rice hulls just to make it not all too gummy. That's the basic recipe.
That's a 10-gallon batch.
It's a 10-gallon batch.
Yeah.
A little bit more than that. That's like right, but so like a 6-gallon batch. I split it into 2 kettles. In the second kettle, to get the Flanders Red concept going, I steeped, as if you were extract brewing, I steeped 8 ounces of Special B, 8 ounces of Cara Munich, and 2 ounces of Carafa Special 2.
Nice.
And that's where the color difference comes from. So it's the same base wort. This got some steeping grains, and then boiled, hopped, all that stuff. And this is just boiled, hopped, golden sour. And then, you know, it's still the same yeast micro blend. It's Roselare and Giga Yeast's sweet Flemish Brett. So whatever that culture's been doing over the last year plus, that's what's going on. Just this past weekend, I brewed another 12 gallons of golden sour base, split into 2 buckets. One bucket's golden sour again, and then the other one is something special. If you want to know what it is, go to Twitter.
Oh.
Okay?
Excuse me.
So
I should probably look at our Twitter feed.
So there you go.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'll tell you about the golden sour. Sounds like something else, but it's just the golden sour.
Yep.
It's got a nice tartness to it. It's almost like a lemonade without the sugar content.
Yep.
But it's got like that, like when you want to, quench your thirst kind of beverage quality. It's there's a little bit of funkiness on the first couple sips, but then like
your palate adjusts.
Then it adjusts, and then like, oh wow, this is like it's almost like a lemony little taster here, and I find it quite enjoyable.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, how long has this been sitting doing its thing?
9 months.
9 months.
In the plastic bucket.
Wow.
Now they're racked into 2 glass carboys, 5-gallon carboys. So I try to limit the headspace a little bit.
Yeah.
So I went into glass. They're basically done, I think.
Yeah.
But I went into the glass because I wasn't sure if they were going to be done, and I wasn't prepared to bottle or keg them. But I wanted to go into glass, just to let them sit for another couple months in glass and see if anything weird happened, like the last golden sour. Then I can try and course correct, meaning if I have to rack half of these off into 2-gallon carboys and fruit the snot out of them, I will. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how these are. I mean, I feel like what I should do in the grand scheme of sour experimentation, I feel like I should bottle half of each one of these, and then maybe put this guy on some oak to give it more of that Flanders Red thing.
Yeah.
This one I bought some maltodextrin powder, so I'm not exactly thrilled with. They're tart, but they're not really like sour. So I might try and see if I can't get the microbes that are still in suspension to come back to life here with some maltodextrin powder, maybe a little bit of DME, and just see what happens in a smaller carboy. Just part of the learning process, see what happens. I don't know. What's interesting too is, you mentioned that they're not terribly funky. I think in both of them, I get a little bit of like leathery, bready thing going on.
This comes out. Yeah, here.
This one's got a little bit more of that. I think it might be some of the specialty grains in there and stuff.
Yep.
and I like it.
But the two beers that I sent, the cherry sour and the other golden sour that went to competition, one of the big take home comment for me from those two beers was that they didn't seem like wild fermentation enough. That there wasn't enough. Like, where's the Brett is basically what the question was, and I think I'm getting that here too. It's just not. So I don't know. I think maybe, when the two beers that are going fresh now, maybe it's time to change up the micro blend and pitch some sort of a slightly more aggressive Brett. But I don't know. I like them. They taste good.
Yeah.
I think they'll be pretty neat. This one will be really, if it stays like this, it'll be really great. I think once it's fully carbonated.
Sure.
It'll be really bright and probably pretty aromatic.
No, I agree with that. I think this is like a nice summertime drink, and I think this. I mean, it's. I think this has a chance to get more bready if you let it sit. I mean, I would stick with your plan. I would say give it 6 more months.
Yeah.
And if you still aren't really satisfied with that, where's the wild fermentation character? Then do what you're planning to do. I don't know. Add like maltodextrin in there with some Brett and let it rip.
See what happens. Yeah, right. I mean, I think this is just room for more experimentation.
Yeah.
Try to figure it out.
I love it. Great.
So it's cool. I don't know.
Look at this.
The sour program's just rolling on.
Sour program, and you split it up, and you're adding specialty malts to this one. You're in 2 different kettles at one time.
Woo!
You're going nuts, man.
Yep.
That's great.
Just trying to do it.
Cool.
I mean, I'm now sitting on 20 gallons of sour in different stages.
Like me.
So,
I know, seriously. You're getting
so we'll
back.
see what happens.
Nuts. Cool.
So it's an ever growing process. If you ever got any comments about micro blending and whatever, let us know in the comments below. So.
Yeah, especially if you've experimented for sure, and what have you done to bring a sour beer's fermentation back to life, or if you aren't exactly happy with how it turned out, how do you kickstart it to, I don't know, get more of a certain character?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But for sitting in a bucket for 9 months, I don't really find them to be very. There's not a lot of oxidation character.
Yeah, so, I know. I did all my sours in a plastic bucket too, and I didn't feel like they got too oxidized or everything I read about it. Don't use plastic buckets, man.
I mean, this is 9 months in the bucket. You would
That's
think
too
that
much air in.
There would be that. Too much oxygen with Brett, you're gonna get acetic acid, and these guys are definitely not acetic. So
true that.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's a learning process.
The thing is, you just keep at it.
Keep at it.
Keep at it. Good.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please show that by clicking on the old thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel. We put up a video every single week, and we certainly loved hearing from you, so please put a comment below this video and let us know anything you would like to share about sour beers and the process. For John and Mike, brew-studes.com. Brew on.
Cheers.